I'm from Slovakia.
Slovakia, okay, thank you.
Peter.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Peter. Okay, Mr. Peter.
I certainly think so. So far, my experience has been quite good with people here. Don't think that it would be like overly extrovert or so, but it was more like whenever I needed something, the people were helpful too.
So the
Tell me
people here
directions
have
or so.
actually attended to your needs.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
it is hard to say because in my place I'm talking to people who I know they are speaking the same language there. I don't feel like a foreigner, and they don't feel me being a foreigner. So it's hard to judge. I have no problems with people in my country, just like I have no problems with people here in the sense of friendliness. But I don't really have information on how the foreigners will be viewing other people in my country. But other than that, I find them friendly as well. Certainly not. In my case, it is very much one. Well, for races, it is certainly mostly just one. But even when it comes to nationalities, it is mostly the Slovaks in Slovakia. There is a somewhat large group of Hungarians, but that's about it. Roughly. There are some people of other nationalities, but not that many of them. So generally, it is by far Slovaks are the most common ones. I don't think it really matters. As long as the people are friendly, I don't think it is really a criterion.
Okay, thank you.
Certainly, so it is convenient because, well, personally, I like the MRT. We don't have any kind of subway built at my place. On the other hand, we are a somewhat larger country compared to Singapore size-wise. We are a small country in general, but still larger than Singapore.
Yeah.
And the thing is, well, the thing is, so it is like some of the means of transportation would not make much sense in our case, but even the capital does not have any MRT kind of equivalent, which means that it is. I found it quite convenient here. Price-wise, it was okay from my point of view. I can compare it with Hong Kong, where I spent quite some time as well, and I like it in both places very similar. It was convenient to get from one place to another. It was cheap enough not to be something difficult or I would be unwilling to take it. It is really perfectly okay with me. I haven't actually used many other types of transport apart from taking the taxi to the airport and back, so other than that, the MRT was the only thing I was using most of the time.
Okay.
I was lucky, so no. Neither of the two times I took the taxi to the airport or back, there was nothing.
It was pretty smooth then for you.
Yeah, all the time. I'm pretty sure it will be cheaper at my country, but I'm not staying in hotels at my country.
Yeah, that's right.
So can't really say. Actually, both of those. Some stuff I was used to was slightly more expensive here, but there were things that were not found in my place which were cheaper here and it's still quite good. So it is really
it's
a
mix
of
of
mix of so. I find the area okay, but generally the cleanness of the place is much nicer than I have seen in most places where I have been to, including my country, unfortunately. Certainly so. Well, the temperature here seems to be pretty much stable, so it's a nice property, but it is considerably higher than what I'm used to from home. We do have some extremes during the summer, but it is really the extremes reaching these temperatures rather than it being standard. I would rather stay at home, but that's because of the ties to the place rather than being that if I was not having any family, anything else, I would be very happy to move here. Okay. But if due to the relations to the people, I do prefer to stay in my place for obvious reasons. Hard to say. I haven't really encountered anything that will be having an effect of this kind. I have seen that the people do feel safe, or from what I have heard, they do feel quite okay with when it comes to crime or the low rates of it. But really, can't really judge. I haven't seen any crime happening in my place. I haven't seen any crime happening here.